With the Legends Festival 2025 finally being announced, I think it's about time to get in my predictions. This festival seems sort of kind of blatant when it comes to certain things because we have gotten some Senkais that seem very hinting towards what we're possibly going to be getting here. Before I get to my predictions though, there's one thing I want to bring up, and it has to do with the logos, okay? So when it comes down to the logos, we have the 2022 one here. This is very important because the 2022, the 2023, and 2024 Legends Festival logos, they all have like a specific color, right? In like specifically in the numbers, more so to speak. The 2022 one has more of like an orange reddish thing, which seemed to be targeting towards Tag Force, which we did get that and that night anniversary Legends Festival. Then you go to 2023 here. There is purple in the 2023, and the outfit that Gohan wears to go to Beast and stuff like that, hinting a lot towards to Beast Gohan, of course. And then 2024, there's some parts that people are missing in this one. This one's obviously blue, right? Obviously, you can see on the screen here is blue. So that's obviously Vegito blue. But if you look very, very closely, there's like little like sparkles of pink in there, which obviously means Rosé, right? And then with the new logo here, the Legends Festival 2025 one, it is red and orange. And well, like not really red, it's more yellowish orange. Like it's like a dark, it looks a little red, a little orange at the same time, but it's more so orange and yellowish kind of in a way, right? And to me, that just it actually it can mean multiple characters, but I just think it's just it has to be Super Gogeta, right? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I kind of gave away my first part of the prediction but I just want to bring that up because this is very important, because the color schemes seem like it doesn't even seem like coincidence at this point. They do seem to matter, right? So let's get into the video. I mean, I kind of gave away the first part of this video, but it's gonna be a in-depth detail prediction video. To start off the festival, of course, we have part 1. In my opinion, the most important part for any big celebration. And to start off with the first unit, we have Super Gogeta with an asterisk, because the reason there's an asterisk there is because it could be standalone or fusing, because for some reason we just don't have a standalone Super Gogeta besides the Ultra. Like we only have 2 iterations with the Pikkon Gogeta and the Ultra Gogeta, right? But for whatever reason, we don't have a standalone LF Super Gogeta from the Janemba movie, which to me makes literally no sense. But yeah, I think like what I was talking about earlier with the logos and stuff, I think he matches that logo a lot. And when it comes to the color here, in this prediction, I'm gonna be going over the colors and some things I would like to see in this kit. But the color, I think the best color should be blue, because Zamasu right now is destroying the game. But I mean, he's not very toxic, but you know, he's just like a raid boss basically. He doesn't feel very toxic, but he's basically like a raid boss. But that's besides the point. Super Gogeta here. I would prefer if he was fusing, but for Gogeta himself, I don't really know what they would do with Goku and Vegeta. But for Gogeta himself, I think he definitely should have like a some green card counter. I think he should. I hope they make him like separate him from the game in like a way to make this festival feel more special. So give him like I guess a quote unquote game's original legendary finish, or have something where this is just a random like throw out thing here. Just have something where Super Gogeta pairs up with some other unit, and he just does some extra attack or special animation, whatever, you know, or gives buffs to the whole team with a special specific character. But it's like there's already characters that get buffs with like being aside other characters. But like I mean like give a special animation, give like something, just something more special, because these past months have been dry, man, just dry. But yeah, the first character for part 1 we have Super Gogeta, preferably fusing. But if it's standalone, I'll still be happy, because we just need the Super Gogeta in general. But yeah, let's go on to the second character. Counterpart to this part 1 is going to be Broly. Broly definitely just needs to be in this game, man. He hasn't been represented as like a premium LF or Ultra for 5 years, man. I would definitely make him a double transforming unit, just starting him off at base form, going Super Saiyan, and then Legendary Super Saiyan. He's just way unrepresented. For a character type as him, he should be represented way more. But I definitely also, when coming to that down to the color, he'll be yellow. He'll pair very well with the blue. Yellow and blue protect each other. But blue protects yellow. Excuse my thing. But yeah, this Broly I think has Broly just needs to come out at this point. I think the tags interchange together with Gogeta, and you'll see that the tags actually intertwine with part 2 coming up. Alrighty, so for part 2, I'm actually gonna just combine both of them together because just to save a little time on the video. But we're gonna have BoJack Movie Super Saiyan 2 Gohan alongside transforming full power Jiren. Okay, so starting off with Gohan, he's more of, I think he's gonna be more of like a simple, self-explanatory character. I don't think he'll have anything too crazy because we already do have his revived character in the game. I mean, he's a Gohan though, so I already know he probably, if they did him, he'd be kind of broken. But the reason why I think this Gohan is very likely as well is because they have been like somewhat buffing hybrids with the Zenkai from Future Gohan, and then the manga character Gohan that just came out, and they were both like actually pretty like really good. But yeah, I think this Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is definitely on the table. This Gohan, I probably would make him yellow, just like the Broly. I feel like combining the setups would be like a movies team. You have yellow, yellow, blue, some around those lines, and which I think would be a pretty good team. But yeah, I don't really have too much to say about Gohan. But let's go on to Jiren. Jiren here. Jiren, I think Jiren should be purple. Okay, I think Jiren should be purple. The reason for this is because I think there needs to be some leeway for full power Frieza not to come back. You know what I'm saying? Because we're gonna have 2 yellows, right? But we're still gonna need, because it corrupts a monster who gets killed by these 2 yellows. Let's say this is actually what happens for the festival. If corrupts a monster gets killed by these 2 yellows, I need a purple still. So Jiren is gonna be here. There's no way I'm letting Frieza coming back. But Jiren's gonna be purple. I think he would probably be a revived character. I think he's gonna need that layer because if there's gonna be 2 yellows in the meta, I think he's gonna need that extra layer to be revived. What I think they can do, and I've seen some concepts on this already, is Jiren like revives. He's about to give up in the Tournament of Power, and then Toppo gives him that speech, so they'll give like that whole animation of Toppo just coming in and whatever, and then Jiren just powers up, and then he just gets back into the fight. Part 2, I don't think is as urgent as like in terms of like character picks. The reason why that's the reason why they're part 2. I think the part 1 is definitely more urgent, but I think the tags intertwine well because I mean there's some characters like Powerful Opponent from even before the festival has started, and then Saga for the movies obviously is getting pushed a lot here. But yeah, this is my part 2. Let's move on to part 3. Alrighty, so for part 3, I don't really see any other way, and like especially in the situation of the way this Legend Festival is set up. I think it just has to be Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? I don't really see a reason why it wouldn't be like, especially with this like lineup of characters. But yeah, he will definitely be blue, and you might be saying, oh well, he's gonna get countered by Frieza and stuff, but I think he's gonna have I think he should have a comeback, and I think what his comeback should include is permanent type neutrality when he comes back. When he's originally just you know the first life, he can have type disadvantage, but like the second life, permanent type neutrality and whatever other buffs are going to give him. I think that's a good way to help him be blue and also still compete with Frieza, because I know there's probably going to be a lot of power creep within this festival and all that, but him being blue definitely will hinder him. I'm trying to find a way to where these festival characters aren't getting countered, to kind of keep a balance within the meta so that we can actually like run a whole bunch of all these characters together and not have some like crazy thing. The only character that's kind of like getting thrown under the rug on this thing is Jiren. But in a general sense, you can run pretty much almost all these characters together. Yeah, this I think this Super Saiyan 4 Goku is a good pick, and yeah, that's gonna wrap up to my predictions. Let me know what you guys think. And just, I'm not gonna include Zenkai's just yet. I'm gonna make a separate video on that. So be sure to check it out. And I'm very excited for this festival. I cannot wait. And let me know what you guys think of this prediction, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.